Just what exactly happens at Cobra Gold? What survival skills do the soldiers learn? Cobra Gold traditions. What is Cobra Gold? Well, it's currently the largest Indo-Pacific multinational military exercise held in Thailand every year. Cobra Gold was first held back in 1982, and when it first started, the military training exercises were held in order to improve relations between the United States and Thailand. Now fast forward to 2020, and there are now over 27 nations participating. Cobra Gold nowadays is designed to improve participating nations' capability to plan and conduct combined and joint operations. They're specifically trying to improve how their militaries work together over a range of activities, such as enhancing maritime security and responding to large-scale natural disasters. However, most nations participate in Cobra Gold as observers rather than participants. If you've actually participated or know someone that has, definitely let us know what the experience is like in the comments section. 2020 Cobra Gold exercises. Soldiers from different nations go through different military exercises each year. Not all years are created equal, it seems. For example, in 2020 for Cobra Gold 20, they introduced a new landmine reduction operation. Basically, Thailand and the US were working together to clear landmines that are still in the ground around Thailand. 2020 Cobra Gold exercises had the participation of the Marine Corps' F-35B Lightning II fighter jet and high-mobility artillery rocket systems. It's a lot like getting new toys for the different soldiers. The F-35B fighter jets brought next-generation, well, everything. It's one of the most advanced fighter jets ever. Cobra Gold 20 also featured a cyberspace field training exercise for the second year in a row. This is actually kind of cool, because it's basically a giant war game, except online. 6 nations came together to patrol and defend their own information networks. This exercise was done to develop strategies for operating in today's modern information environment. But Cobra Gold isn't just always war games. They also focused on humanitarian civic action projects. Throughout Cobra Gold 20, different nations assisted in engineering programs at various sites in Thailand. The event brought the militaries and the locals together as they worked to develop new facilities and curriculums at local schools to replace infrastructure that's grown too old or just has been non-existent. Real action. Although Cobra Gold may just seem all fun and games, there's still a very real element of danger. All the events and 2 weeks of training culminates with the final exercise, which is the Combined Arms Live Fire exercise. This exercise is designed to maintain readiness and increase the capability of all the partner nations. For Cobra Gold 20, the US and Royal Thai Armed Forces worked together once again as they were put through various simulated situations. Situations simulated in Cobra Gold have real-life implications. Remember when 12 boys who were part of a soccer team were trapped in a cave back in 2018? Cobra Gold partner nations came to the rescue when they sent experienced divers to assist in making sure the boys got out safely. Cobra Gold survival. But what the most controversial and probably most interesting exercises are the survival skills. Being an elite soldier and performing top-secret missions means being stuck in the middle of nowhere is a very real possibility. So Cobra Gold wants to make sure the soldiers from each nation understand special survival tactics. For Cobra Gold 18 as an example, one team of Marines made their way through a dense and humid jungle. The last of their rations and water were all gone. In this simulation, there is no opportunity to resupply for several days. Thirst and hunger started to kick in. The mission still needs to continue. And in a real-life situation, these Marines will because they've had jungle survival training. Korean and US Marines learned jungle survival training from the Royal Thai Marines in Cobra Gold 18. Survival in the jungle is an important skill for all troops to learn because soldiers can't exactly pick what environment to do their missions. Royal Thai Marines showed their partner Marines how to survive and thrive in a hot and dangerous environment. Their course taught troops how to find water sources, start fires, and learn about the differences in edible and non-edible vegetation. The worst part? They also had to learn about dangerous animals and insects, both venomous and non-venomous, that are native to Thailand. They had to learn which ones were okay to eat. Marines were given the opportunity to try some of the fruits, vegetables, herbs, insects, and animals that were found in the jungle. They were shown how to safely catch and handle both venomous and non-venomous animals. This included geckos, tarantulas, and scorpions. And yes, soldiers had the chance to eat all of them. The interesting part about eating a tarantula, you have to defang them first. Also, even though scorpions are venomous, it's actually safe to eat their stingers with the venom as long as you heat them up. And what if you're thirsty? In nature, Cobra Blood is one of the best ways to stay hydrated. Snakes can provide soldiers with both food and water they need. And of course, the soldiers were given the opportunity to try out the Cobra. According to one Marine, it tastes like blood with a hint of fish. Ew. Peta pains. Of course, not everyone is thrilled with this sort of survival training. Peta isn't thrilled one bit with real snakes being used. Peta says the photos that show Marines swallowing scorpions and guzzling Cobra Blood are more reminiscent of a frat party gone wrong than a military drill. They want to take the exercise out of Cobra Blood and instead make sure the troops know cutting-edge technology-based survival training. Well, it's true, the troops should know cutting-edge technology-based survival, but the problem is technology-based stuff doesn't exactly grow in the jungle. It's understandable why the exercises exist, right? Here's what's next.